Hello and welcome to the Broke Book Girls podcast, your go-to destination for indie reads. We're your hosts, Anne and Bree, and we would love for you to join us as we journey through all things indie. Here, we aim to highlight incredible indie authors, explore new worlds, and introduce you to books you won't find anywhere else. Tune in to find your next read, have a laugh, and share in the joy of finding your home. Right now. Hello and welcome to the Broke Book Girls podcast, the pod that's good for your soul, bad for your TBR, and your go-to destination for indie books. I'm your host, Bree, and we have a very special guest. But before we go to our guest, let's see what we're reading. Anne, what you reading?
I'm currently reading These Hearts We Shatter by Shannon R. Lear. It is the sequel to This Deceit of Ours. It is a fantasy romance with a little bit of a dark twist, where in book one, our main character ends up in this sort of arranged marriage of convenience with a demon prince to help find her father who has gone missing. And we are not privy as to why this demon prince wants to marry her, but he has some secrets, and we kind of slowly unfurl and unravel those as we go through. And then book two is kind of leading on from that. Don't want to give you any spoilers, but I would definitely recommend putting it on your TBR. What are you reading, Brie?
I am currently reading Forget Me Not by L. Ashwell, which is part of an interconnected series on Wildflower Ridge. So it's cowboys, it's Kiwi cowboys based in New Zealand. I am obsessed with anything Elle writes and her characters, and yeah, I'm really enjoying. I'm fighting this reading block one page at a time. So I highly recommend anything by L. Ashwell. At the time that this episode would have released, her third book, Forget Me Not, will be out. It comes out in 3 days as of today, which is very exciting. So everybody should check her out. Janessa, what are you reading?
I am reading An Heir of Darkness and Ruin. I think that's what it's called. I'm sorry. I can't remember. I just started it today. It's book two. I've read the first book, and I'm sorry, my ADHD brain is crazy. I don't remember the first book title off by heart, but I loved it. And I literally just started the second one, and it just came out end of July. So it just came out. So I am reading that right now. Mina Brower. Should say the author's name.
Don't worry, the ADHD, it's real.
Yeah.
And the thing too with all of these titles with this and this and this, and it's like you just can never remember anymore. There's just so many.
Yeah, no, I've read so many books already now that I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just know I really loved it, and it was great, and yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, now that we've guys, we have Janessa here with us. Janessa, who are you? Tell us about you. What do you do? Why are you here? Don't say why you're here. We know why you're here. We want to talk to you. I just like to ask the really deep questions.
I'm Janessa. I live in Alberta, Canada, and I am an artist. So I do a lot of bookish art. I have a small bookish shop, Etsy shop, as well as I just do regular landscapes as well. So I really like fantasy landscapes. Those are probably my favorite. So I get inspiration from the books I read, but also from the nature around me. So I live really close to the Canadian Rockies, and I do a lot of hiking and stuff. So I get my inspiration from kind of both, and I combine the two and to make my own thing. Yeah, and that's what I do.
Amazing. And I love your artwork, man. Like the stuff that you've done.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Especially when you got into the Elysian stuff, and I was like, yes. So for those who don't know, Janessa you've done for the Kindreds Curse Saga.
Yes.
You've done for When Deities Awaken. Who else have you done for?
Vanessa Lacey. Yeah, I did the waterfall scene. I don't know if you read her second book, but yeah, I painted the waterfall scene. And that was, yeah, and obviously inspired by the scene in the book, but also a waterfall I hiked to, like maybe it was last summer or something. So I kind of combined both of them that way. And so I actually have ornaments that I made of the waterfall scene or whatever. So I have Christmas ornaments, which turned out so good. And then stickers as well, ornaments and stickers. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that. That's so cool.
Hmm. Yeah. Who else? Rowan Adelaide. I don't know if you know her, of Withering Dreams and of Blooming Embers. Put that on your list right now.
Okay, I'll pull up Goodreads right now.
To the Goodreads! Like as we said, this podcast is good for the soul. Bad for you, TBR. Shout out to Mel for that one.
Yeah, thank you, Mel.
Yeah, I've done a few pieces for Rowan. Yeah, based off of her books. And she has hired me to like paint some scenes and stuff too. So that was, yeah, exciting for me.
Sorry, what was the book called again?
Of Withering Dreams is the first one.
There she is.
At it.
I want to read.
You definitely want to read it. It is so, so good.
Well, it's on the TBR now. I swear my TBR. Like, I look at my want to read every time, like we're doing a podcast recording, and someone says a book and goes, "You need to read this." I'm like, cool, and I swear it just gets longer and longer and longer.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's why we do this.
Yeah. I know I'm like, who is it? EAM Trothimenkoff. She's local to me, author. So Elizabeth Trothimenkoff. What is it? A Kiss of the Siren Song, and A Kiss of the Ocean's Breath. So I did a couple of scenes, and I am now officially licensed with her just recently, actually. So yeah, she's a Canadian author, and yeah, I'm lucky to be able to work with her.
Cover. That is
That's
very
stunning. I was literally
A Kiss
just
of the
going
Siren
to say that.
Song. That is
Pirates, yes.
Look,
yes.
I'm fully in my pirate era with books at the moment, and like,
oh, you will love. It's so good. And she has an audiobook, and who narrates? I can't remember now, but I know I really, really like her, the narrator. Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, I recommend the audiobook. It was really good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Anyways.
So we'll jump into our 60-second rapid fire questions where we ask you a whole lot of questions. And we'll be asking them. I will have the timer going. Answer them as quickly as you possibly can. No thinking.
Okay. Oh my God.
The fastest we have done is 59 seconds.
Oh my God. Okay.
That is the fastest someone has ever done it, like with 1 second, and that was the only time. Every other time I think we've gone, it's been over, but that's okay. The more people listen, the more they'll be prepared. Maybe. All right, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
Kindle or physical books?
Physical books.
Villain or hero?
Villain.
Lots of garlic or not lots of garlic?
Not lots of garlic.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Morning or night?
Morning.
City or country?
Country.
Comedy or mystery?
Comedy.
Favorite book?
Mercy of Dawn.
Ice drink or hot drink?
Hot drink.
Spice or no spice in books?
Spice.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Call or text?
Text.
Romance or thriller?
Romance.
Favorite food?
Taco salad.
Oh.
Done. Exactly. I'm sorry, did you say not lots of garlic?
Lots of garlic.
No.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to this episode of the Broke Book Girls podcast. We'll be ending it now.
funny. Oh my god, because
That
we
you
were just
are-
talking about that yesterday.
We were like, what do we do? Like, what have you got to get? No, okay, like each to their own. But why?
I just don't like lots of it. It's like very overpowering, and I'm just like it's like too much. Like give me like a medium amount, like not like lots.
Okay. So you do like garlic, just not lots and lots of it. Okay.
Not lots and lots, no.
We can forgive you then.
Okay, good.
You like a moderate, and that's acceptable. If you come out saying no, I don't like garlic,
Nah, I hate garlic.
It would have been like, why?
Friends off, we're done. Bye.
Yeah, no longer a friend of the
Shortest
podcast.
episode.
Yeah.
But at least you do like garlic, so it's okay.
I do.
That's all right.
I think you were the only person who has said that.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone else has been like, lots of garlic, like lots and lots of garlic.
All
like,
the garlic.
No, not all of the garlic. I don't want to sweat garlic.
I mean, yeah, true.
I mean, it's like, how else are we supposed to keep the dinosaurs? The vampires are like, I don't think the dinosaurs are going to care, they're dead. But
But the vampires, hey? I rather attract the vampires, it's fine.
as long as they don't sparkle.
Yeah, I don't want them to sparkle. No, thank you.
But that's a whole other topic of conversation. Sparkly Vampires, my friend and I created a notebook of like the Twilight vampires and how we think things would work, and it's extremely hilarious. I found it the other day and I went through it and I'm like, damn, we really thought about this.
That's impressive.
Going into like the whole scientific explanations and stuff. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Asking the real questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just went with it. I'm like, okay, sure, sparkly vampires, okay.
Yeah,
Well, let's be
to
honest.
each their own.
They're just fairies at this point.
Yeah.
Fairies with fangs.
Fairies with fangs, true.
I mean, they don't even drink
not
human
even
blood,
that.
like,
Who cares? Anyway. Moving on from sparkly vampires and garlic. We have a whole lot of questions that we have for you. They can be as long, you can answer them however you want. You can also, if you don't want to answer, you just say no.
Okay.
But, Anne, do you want to kick us off so I can finish my lunch?
Yeah, of course. How did you begin your journey as an artist?
It started back in 2020. So when like the world shut down, and I was a new mom. My son had just turned 1 year old. And I was just like, I want to do something for myself, but I can't leave the house. Like, what do I do? And a local artist in Calgary, Alberta, she offered virtual paint nights. And so my friend and I just decided, like, sure, why not? Let's do virtual paint nights and try it out. And then from there, I'm like, I really like painting. Like, I calm my mind. Like, my ADHD brain is like, it's crazy. So like painting, like I just feel like nice and calm. And I just literally went from there. I just did that for a few months. And then I just started teaching myself, watching other tutorials, practicing every day, that kind of thing.
Wow. I was expecting to be like, I've always done it my whole life, because that's generally where it starts with a lot of artists and stuff. But that's
Yeah,
amazing.
no, I couldn't even draw a stick person. Like I was really bad.
My best art piece currently lives in the kitchen, and it's an egg, and his name is Egbert. And I painted him. We did it. My flatmate and I were doing a paint and sip at home. We had a bottle of wine each, and just drinking straight from the bottle. And I was like, I'm going to paint an egg. That's as good as my artistic skill gets.
Yeah, I don't have any skills. So there's
I
now
didn't.
that it only took you 5 years.
Literally, like I didn't have any skill talent whatsoever. It's just pure practice. Like there's a painting back here. I don't know if you can see. It's one of my like first paintings. It's like a monkey drinking coffee.
We can't see it. Can you grab it so we can see it?
You want me to grab it?
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Give us the goods.
Oh wow.
Oh, I love him.
Such
Yeah.
detail.
That's so clever. And that was one of your first ones.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
So clever.
Yeah, that was just like the paint night with the artist. So she taught
Okay, you were just talented before.
No.
A star was born.
No. I give credit to the local artist who like she taught it really well how she looks at an image and gets the shapes from the images and then so you build it in shapes so it looks crazy at first and then you build in all the layers and stuff after that. So she taught really well.
Clearly. I mean I can't take direction. I just want to do what I want. So just a shout out. Zoe says hi to both of you.
Oh, hi. She's like one of my favorite authors of like all time.
As she should be.
Should be. 100%.
Oh, I am officially licensed with Zoe. Duh. Should have said that.
There was your in. No, she's just messaged me. She's like, I looked at the time and realized you'd be doing your interview. So sorry. Tell Anne and Janessa I say hi.
Oh.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
Hi, we love you. Come back. She will. She doesn't have a choice. I'll drag her and kicking and screaming. She wouldn't do that anyway. How do you start a project?
How do I start a project? Usually it's from like after reading a book and I'm just like, there's a specific scene that like catches my attention. I'm like the detail like the author puts in, I'm just like in my head, I see it in my head at first and I'm like, oh, it could be this and this. And I'm like, I think about like some of my hikes and scenery that I've seen and I kind of bring that together. Or if it's like tropical, like Elysia from, the book When Death Called Life Home. Sorry, my brain.
Okay.
That one, whereas I felt it more tropical, so I kind of like looked up some pictures of like Hawaii and things like that. So I got inspiration from obviously the book, but pick and chose certain things from real life as well. So I kind of start off that way. If it's not fantasy though, it's usually just I just love like the scenery so much out here, and I love painting mountains. It's probably like my favorite. What are you cutting off? So distracted.
I got distracted. It's the thingy. Sorry, I was like, I looked at it and I was
Both of us just like started smirking and then we just couldn't.
I'm just like, wait, what are you doing?
I'm cutting the thingies off. Well, try not to cut myself. Sorry.
We're professionals here. We're absolute professionals.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Totally don't get sidetracked by I can fucking see them in the...
I'm just gonna let you finish this.
Mother trucker. Sorry.
Oh no.
There we go.
Kind of like in editing, zoom into Bree's face while she's.
Yes.
Do it. Just make.
Okay. Oh my god.
I could feel them moving, and I'm like, no, this needs to go away.
Worse. Yeah.
The overstimulation.
That's totally fair. Yes.
100%.
So, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, look at me, I'm going bright red.
Okay, anyways, for like my regular landscapes, I have friends that also like go out hiking, and they post pictures online and stuff, and I also draw inspiration from that. So I ask them obviously for permission if I can use their pictures, and then I just go from there.
Wow, I love that.
Nice.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good way to do
me
it.
having images in my head though.
Yeah. I have the vivid imagination, but getting it onto paper, that'll never happen.
Yeah, I just have a blank. Like when I read, it's just fully black in my head. So it's fun.
But that's why we have Janessa, and then you can be like, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love seeing character art from artists because then it gives me that image of what I should be seeing. Because when I'm reading a description, I know what someone looks like with brown hair and blue eyes, you know, that sort of thing, but I just can't put the like individual details.
No, that's fair. I wish I could do character art. I wish, but portraits are so hard. Like I have tried and I'm just like, I need to practice like for years before I can even
Yeah.
But
do it
in the
well.
meantime, we get landscapes, and you did the serpent, and you
Yeah.
did the lynx,
Yes,
and
the
you did
link.
the phoenix from for like Penn and all of that. So it's like we get
Mhm.
not every
Animals.
you get, and I know honestly, like my favorite thing, I love getting like being able to see the animals. I'm like anyone
Yeah,
can, like
same.
other people can draw people. You can
You're
do.
right.
I would. We always get, you know, portraits of people, but I want to see the landscapes. I want to see the
Yeah.
place that I actually like mentally I would love to be.
Do
Yeah.
authors though want that? That is like my only thing where like they like commission like character art after character art after character art, and you're just like, do people really want to see like the fantasy scenes, like how like the landscapes,
Yes.
how I picture them and stuff? And I'm just
Mm.
like, there's always like a lot of character art, and I love that because I can't picture like the peoples as
Mm-hmm.
well as I can like the landscapes. But yeah, I don't know. I wish more people would want like more landscapes or like the animals and stuff because
Mm.
that's my jam.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have there, and there are lots of artists, and everyone's got their own jam, and we just gotta utilize that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
definitely, like for me, seeing the landscapes, it definitely helps me picture the book a little bit more, and it makes it more memorable for me.
Mm.
But yeah, I get what you mean with the character art, like because you just constantly see all these new scenes with these characters and all of this sort of stuff. But yeah, I
Mm.
think over time we'll see that people want more of the landscape and like the animals and all that sort of stuff because yeah, we can picture the characters, but if it's a certain thing, like they're walking through the forest or they're at a waterfall or whatever, we want to see
Hmm.
that as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially because it's like when you get your waterfall, or when they're walking through the forest, it's like some of the most poignant scenes happen there as well.
Mm.
And you want them to know, like,
Hmm.
I want to see where the shit went down.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Or
like the
maybe you could
scene.
look at collabing with an author who will do the character art and then you do the like background scenes and stuff like that. That could be cool.
Oh, that way. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, I'd have to get the interest of the authors though. I don't want to like
Yeah.
cold call them type thing. I
Yeah.
don't want to be
Yeah.
pushy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, everyone. So just recommend Janessa to everyone. Just like,
Everyone.
hey, we want art, like landscape and animal, like right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Do it.
Do it.
Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
We appreciate your business.
Yes. We'll get there. In the meantime, I'll continue doing what I'm doing because I love it. So,
As long as it makes you happy.
oh yeah, definitely.
Do you just use paint as a medium or do you explore with other things?
I mostly just use acrylic paints. But I will use like different things to paint with. So like I'll use like sponges or like paint knives or like a spatula. So I bring in like different things and I'm like, or like I'll use my hands, I'll use my fingers, yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool.
to get different textures and
Yeah.
shading and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you start with like a pencil and then work into the paint or do you just immediately go like
No,
fully straight to the paint?
straight to the paint. So I first do an outline, but I do that with like very watered down paint. So it looks like watercolor, but it's not. So I'll like do the whole outline, kind of like how I have it planned in my head. And then I'll slowly work in like the details and like shading and everything from there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hmm.
I love that.
I like that. You just raw dogging it.
Yeah, raw dogging it with the fingers.
That is like my life motto, honestly.
Raw dogging it with your fingers. Nice.
Yes.
That's the line of the episode.
Perfect.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we really do need to start getting stickers made for the things we say.
Have you not seen my document?
No,
I made a document with all this stuff that we've been saying.
I have not.
You should send it to me. I have Procreate now. I have like an iPad, so I'm getting into digital art. So
Yes! Oh my god.
How?
yeah, you can send it to me.
Wait, let me just. I didn't know. Funny and traumatized, but still pretty. Oh, raw dogging, yeah. I've just said that she's adding raw dog in it.
English language is hard. Why do we even try?
Try. Go the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. My favorite one is I'm not wrong, I'm just right in disguise.
I swear to God, most of these are what you said. Apart from the last one.
Let's be honest, I just say words. There is the filter between here and here does not exist.
Yeah.
Extremely quotable. Would not. I like to just say monkey see, monkey don't. So if you see me do it, don't do it. I think that's the best way to do my life.
Yeah, fair.
That was great. What has been your favourite art piece you've done for an author so far?
Favorite art piece for an author?
All of them.
It's hard. It's hard to choose. Like paid art piece or fan art?
Whatever.
Doesn't
Could
matter.
be one of each. Doesn't matter. Just what was the one that you had the most fun doing, and you look at it and you go, yeah, this is the best.
I really love the one I did for Zoe Breyer, with like the tropical scene. That was probably one of my favorite ones because like I don't see that landscape around here, obviously. So like it was just a lot of fun painting that, and I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna roll with it. And I'm like, oh, I did this. That was not good. Let's cover it up and try again. And yeah, it was great. Yeah, that one. What about maybe like a paid one as well? Which one? For author friend of mine, I did her book's not out yet, but I helped with a cover for her dark romance book. Yes. So
Girl.
hand painted. That I did my first ever portrait that is going up on the front of the book as well. So that's probably one of my favorite ones. I'm probably most proud of.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You'll have to send me pictures of those two favorite ones so I can add them in while editing, so everyone can see as well.
Okay. Well, I can't send the cover, but I can send you the one for Zoe.
Sounds good.
And then let us know when that book does come out, so that way we can share the cover to be like, look.
Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Isla Rain. That's the author, Isla Rain. Mm-hmm.
Where's Goodreads on my phone? I've lost it. There it is.
I don't know if her book is up on Goodreads yet or not. So she's just been working away at it.
That's so exciting.
That's so exciting. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Moving into a little bit of AI talk. We've already spoken about this before on our podcast. We don't condone the use of AI. We don't like it. We don't do it. So we wanted to bring on an artist and actually have an artist's opinion and thoughts and kind of their side of things. So how does AI impact artists?
I don't know. It makes people feel like they can just type something into the computer and it like comes up with what they were looking for. And I feel like that has no emotion. It has, no like every piece that I make has like a part of like my soul. Like I put my heart and soul into all my artworks. And so I just feel like I don't know, it's lacking human emotion, and that I don't know. It really bothers me
Mm,
people
Yeah.
use AI. Yeah. Um, I don't want to be rude or anything, like if people like to use it or whatever, but like I'm not a fan. I don't
mm,
like it. It takes away from my work,
Yeah.
and all the time and effort that I put in to like learning my craft,
mm,
especially since I started so like later in life for me, because it was only like 5 years ago. And I've put in so much time and like money and like everything and learning and finding my own style. And AI, I feel like just takes away from that. It's
mm.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's definitely frustrating, especially when information, pictures, things that have been created by humans are being put into these AI to train them,
Yeah.
to then for them to just regen the same thing over and over again.
Mm,
It's not great. It
Yeah,
never
no,
will.
that it scares me a bit. I'm like, there's like to a certain extent, AI like could be used for good, I feel
mm,
like, to a certain extent. But I feel like they're pushing the boundaries of it,
mm.
and I don't think they should.
Yeah,
I think AI
and
has its
it's
place, not an art. It's
yeah,
we're bringing in AI into work, into my job, but it's so that way doctors, and it's like so like it does the notes for. I'm not too sure on it. I don't have to use it, thankfully. It's just so the doctors can spend more time with the patient, and then they're audibly dictating to the
Yes,
computer, and
yeah,
it writes their notes for them, which is really good because for some of our
yeah,
doctors, my God, some doctors should not write notes,
yes.
and I
No,
think
I agree. I agree.
AI has its place, but it should not be in the artistic world.
No,
no,
And I feel like a lot
no.
of people rely on it far too much. And as Anne said, like if you're a friend of AI, you are not a friend of us.
Yeah,
I will be rude about it straight up.
yeah.
I don't
You'll be
care.
rude.
There will be some very not polite things
No.
said.
Yeah, you're not supporting indie artists and writers if you're using AI to generate these things.
Mm,
Like,
Yeah,
and I just feel like AI has just exploded in the
mm.
last year,
Oh,
year and a half, whatever it has been, just out of
yeah,
nowhere. And
mm.
if it's already this prevalent and how people are using it now, what's it going to be like in 5 years' time? Are we
yeah.
not just like, is no one going to be using their brain for anything?
Mm.
Like,
It is
it's scary
concerning.
to think about.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
talking to a couple of uni students, and they use it to. Hold on. Okay. I am well and truly home alone. I live with two uni students, and they use
Oh, got it.
ChatGPT for their assignments.
Oh, no.
And it is quite prevalent in the unis. And I'm sitting there going, you guys are the future of people who are going to be looking after me and my parents.
Yeah.
And
No,
yeah,
this is not
No.
okay. This is not okay. And I don't. I dread like the future. That like I
Oh.
look at my brother. My brother hates it. Thank goodness. He's 18. Shout out to him for not liking AI. He just sits there and I mean he's very judgmental. He just sits there and goes, typical 18-year-old, but it's like there's just no hope for
no,
the younger ones who all they know is AI.
Yeah.
They know Chat GPT. That's all they have in their lives, and it's like, how are you going to
Yeah.
learn anything?
And I don't like how they like pass it off as like their own work, written or
Mm,
like artwork, where and
mm,
then they or like for artwork if they go and like sell it or whatever. It's just like you didn't
yeah,
do anything. Like,
mm.
yeah, I don't like
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's a scary world out there with it there.
yeah. I don't like it.
I mean, building on from that, have you found navigating the creative world with AI being so prevalent in media?
What was the question though?
How have you found navigating?
Oh, how have I found navigating it?
Yeah, with it being
Um,
everywhere and like authors unknowingly using getting given
yeah,
AI
well,
artwork without realizing.
to be fair, like it's sometimes really hard to differentiate between sometimes.
Mm,
So like I don't blame the authors as long as they like go back and be like, hey, sorry, I didn't realize. And then like, but I've heard of a lot of horror stories about like people hiring artists and then they later find out that it's AI. And so I find people are getting frustrated who are like, who's like a real artist.
Mm.
And so I don't know. I've struggled like marketing myself and stuff through like the art world is so big.
Mm.
And there's so many artists out there and it's um yeah, it's really tough. Like I followed a few like AI artists but I didn't realize and I'm just like my friends are
Mm.
letting me know they're like, "Hey, like here's a list of like some people that I think you follow." And I'm just like, "Oh, AI. Okay, cool."
Yeah.
Let's go and follow that. I don't know. It's a tough world.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah,
And it's getting
it, there's
harder
a
every
lot.
day.
There's been so many authors who've had to come out and be like, "Hey, I've just found out that this is
Mm.
AI." But then also on the same side is there's artists who are aware it's AI and they knuckle down,
Mm.
which is
True.
frustrating. So you're getting artists, authors who don't use AI or accidentally use AI because they don't know how to spot things, and it gets. But they come out and they're honest about it, and
Mm.
they will pull everything. They won't make sales from that AI art. But then there's also people, authors, bookstagrammers, not just authors. There's so many people out there who will
Mm.
use it and be like, I don't care. Like,
Mm.
it's making me money. So it's such a hard thing to navigate.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I'm still like newer to, I
Yeah.
guess, like Bookstagram, Instagram, like the art world and everything with that as well. Because I've only really tried pushing my art out in starting like in January, where I've
Mm-hmm.
really tried to like make it a job. It is nowhere near a job yet, but maybe one day.
You're building
So
on
yeah,
it.
but yes. Yeah, so it's just I find it hard to navigate, but I'm working my way through.
Yeah. Yeah. I find there's a couple of people that I trust on
Mm.
Bookstagram that if I'm ever unsure about something, because I've been in the Bookstagram world now for quite a few years, and now seeing the AI stuff starting to trickle through and seeing you kind of start to get a little bit of a tell for it, being like,
Mm.
that doesn't look right. That looks a bit funny to me. So there's a couple of trusted people that I will always go to and be like, hey, does this look like AI? Is this something that I should be supporting?
Mm.
And that's kind of where I go because I'm not an artist, so I can't be 100% positive. And then
Mm.
again, if I'm ever unsure and to be honest, you're never going to fully know unless you speak to the artist and the artist owns
Mm.
up to it. You can have your suspicions, you can have your like, yeah, that's pretty much AI. But if the artist is knuckling down and being like, no, I've done this myself, I just find it's easier to steer clear and just
Mm.
not talk about it. Don't engage with that sort of work because I don't
Mhm.
agree with it. And if I'm ever uncertain, I'll like pull myself away from that
Mm.
situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I've become a lot better at like spotting AI art where I'm like, oh, that looks rather odd. I don't know why they
Mm.
would do that. Or or an animal has an extra leg or something. You'll notice that.
For the hands, the AI can never get
Yes.
hands right.
The hands, they're like so
Mm.
awkward and weird. Like it's hilarious.
Yeah, there's been a few where I'm like, even the eyes are a little bit off and they're not
Mm.
symmetrical and it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm like,
You sit there
that
going,
doesn't look right.
yeah.
Kind of
It's
giving
been
it the
really good.
side eye.
There's a couple of people who I've had messages from people say, "Hey, you follow this person,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Cool," because I mean, like, I'm also by no means an artist. I generally don't know anything until I'm told, and then once I'm told, I look and I go, "Oh yeah," but I will
Yeah.
generally, I won't. I mean, this is just me. I won't. I've now taken to. I'm not going to follow an artist until someone has said, "Yeah, no, this is not AI," or if it's someone
Yeah.
that I know who doesn't have anything to do with AI, they go, "Yeah, I'm using this person." I'm like, cool, this is a trusted person.
Yeah. And I find that as well, like you could have been following someone from like 2 years ago when they were
Mm.
not using AI to do their art. And now that AI is so prevalent and it's so easy to use, and they can just pump out so much work, that they've now lent into AI, and you've been following them for 2 years, and then someone's like, oh, hey, they're using AI, and you're like, cool. You just quickly just go on and follow them or whatever. But yeah, that's what I found. A lot of artists have now kind of, not all, that's a general statement, but some of them who were really good artists still are really good artists, but they've just fallen into that trap of using AI to pump out more work, make more work, that sort of thing. So
Yeah, I feel like that's also due to like the society that we live in too, which isn't helpful, where like even with like authors, like the readers are just like pump out those books like
I want 6 books a
multiple
week.
in a year. Yeah, like and honestly that's insane to me. And like to ask like an artist to like, I don't know, pump out like something like that I make and do multiple of it in like a month or something. Or someone's just like, hey, can you read this book and do like a scene from it, but like want me to do all of that in like a month? Like that's a lot. That would be insane.
Fair
No
enough
one's
if you
asked
were
me
a
that,
full-time author,
but like, yeah, I mean, if
artist, yeah.
yeah, if I was like full time, sure, but like I have a part-time job, and, like I work in healthcare as well. And like I'm a mom and like we own a pharmacy as well out here. And so I do bookkeeping too. So like I do a lot of things. So like I can't pump out art super fast. Like it's just not going to happen.
And it's a creative process too. If you pump something out, you're probably not going to have that emotion and the depth that you want within it. So if you're just
hmm
throwing paint on a canvas and being like, there you go, it's not going to be your best work, and you're probably not going to be happy with it.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I have like done that once before where like I just felt like I like had to like pump out like artwork really quickly and it just you like I mean I can tell. I don't know if anyone else could, but like I can tell and like my heart and soul wasn't quite in it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Why should we be pushing for human artists over AI?
Well, like I've said, like the human emotion behind it, like the heart and soul, like you just don't get that with AI. Like that's you're missing the human element, basically. So I just
Yeah.
honestly, this is the human element, like,
Yeah.
and every artist has like their own style and their own take on things and different perspectives. And again, you won't get that with AI either. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It is a robot basically, so you're not going to get that
yeah.
human emotion.
They don't know how to have emotions.
I mean, sometimes I'd like to switch off my emotions, but
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that would be nice, but then we would
be
also
nice.
just be basically robots, and I feel
The
like
same person over and over and over again.
And sometimes I do feel like, I don't know, I mean, especially, I know, we've had this chat, like, the last couple of weeks has been kind of robot mode. We're just going through the motions, trying to get to the end of it, but I don't know. It's nice to be able to have emotions, and then you can just go sit there and go, ha, suckers.
Yeah, and I love being able to read a book or look at an art piece and feel that emotion. Like if it's a sad scene, like when you're reading something that's just so beautiful that like it brings tears to your eyes, even though it's not a sad thing, or you're looking at this wonderful piece of artwork, like, and you don't get that with AI.
Yeah.
I have the perfect book recommendation for you, Janessa.
Okay.
And talking about, books making you feel things. And I think you know what book I'm about to say, Anne, because this is the books
Maybe.
that made us both go, because you're the one who said to me, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. No, it's Celia Rourke.
Shades of Smoke and Shadows.
Thank you.
Sorry, let me write it down.
Shades of Shame and Shadow. Smoke, not shame.
Shame. Yeah, Shades of Smoke and Shadows.
Smoke and Shadows by Celia Rourke.
I feel like that sounds familiar. Smoke and Shadows?
Yes.
Yeah.
We both beta read book 3, and we both had such physical, visceral feelings.
Sobbing.
like
Stopping. Oh, great.
like
Okay.
ugly
Like
Ugly
tears.
Kingdom of Ash, like just
Yeah,
rip your heart out.
yeah.
Rip your heart out, stamp
Book
on
three.
it.
It comes out. Book three comes out what, November?
November. But book one made me cry. Book two
Mm.
made me cry. Book three made me sob. So you're just in
Book
for a
one, she
wild
got
ride.
book one, and Abby and Celia all got a message from me going, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, you're at
Uh-oh.
that part," and I'm like, "Yeah." And I can just imagine, like, oh, I think you just need to really read, and then just
Okay.
it's
Especially with book one, because they go on this journey and they're in this beautiful forest and there's a
mm,
river crossing. And I definitely think that
Oh.
just the
yeah. You
scenery
see,
and the
you can
imagery would
see, you
I
can see.
literally,
definitely,
you said that, and like my brain was just like color, scene,
yeah,
like, yeah, my brain is crazy.
No, your brain is perfect.
perfect.
And that's why I think you really need to read this series, because I think you will go, I can see, you'll be able to see it, and you'll just, I
Yeah.
think your
You just want
creativeness.
artwork.
I
I
also
mean,
want you to also
no.
feel our pain.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
will you will suffer with us. I'm on the bandwagon of everyone needs to read these books.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
been
well, I
saying
have
that
it
since
down,
book one came
so
out.
I'll put it on like higher up on my list for sure.
Excellent. Um, what advice do you have for authors when it comes to AI and art?
For authors,
Mm,
oh my gosh. If you're ever unsure and you have like a trusted like friend or even bonus like artist friend or someone that you know, maybe reach out to them and kind of ask them some questions, see what they think, before just like fully trusting someone.
mm,
Because people can say, no, 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 I did it. But then later down the line, you find out they were lying and said it was like AI. So if you have someone like trusted that you can have to like look at it and see, I recommend that, yeah, you find that someone or people, multiple people,
Yeah,
because it's honestly hard to spot sometimes, even for like an artist. And I consider myself more like a newbie artist, so I may not always catch it. Um, but yeah, it's a
yeah. Is
tough
there
world.
anything like in the process of when you're talking to an artist about stuff? Is there something that like is there anything that they can look out for with the questions that this person's asking or that sort of thing? Is there
Um,
anything that can kind of give you a red flag, do you think?
if they don't like to show you their process, so if you ask like, can I see you like start from scratch, like like artists do those videos like and they start
mm,
from scratch and like paint. So if they refuse to show anything like that, so like I would even ask like, can you show me like progress, like starting from like a blank page and
mm,
then yeah, seeing like the actual like paint or sketch going on like paper or digital or whatever it is.
mm,
Yeah, I would recommend asking for that. And if they are cagey or weird about it, that's a red flag.
mm,
Yeah. That's a good thing to spot and look out for.
Yeah.
mm. Perfect.
Hmm.
That was just an extra question jumped on from Breeze. Sorry.
Oh.
It just came to me. So what was my next one? How has has AI impacted your business in any way?
I don't think so. Like, not that I'm aware of. Like, I literally just started this year, really. So
Yeah.
I can't say that it has or it hasn't. I don't. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I've got a non AI question, because whether we jump, my list was like I didn't line it up nicely. I guess going back to just being an artist, how do you overcome your artistic blocks, if any?
Um, I mean, so far I haven't had any artistic blocks. Um, and maybe to like prevent that from happening, I have a good balance of like I'm not solely focused on like creating art all the time. I give myself time to read, or I go for hikes, or I go paddleboarding with my son, or
Mm.
things like that. Go mountain biking because I'm very adventurous and crazy. So I give myself time to like and just enjoy life and be me and find the inspiration around me as well as in books. So I feel
Mm.
like um, I have a good balance that way.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Nice. Any other questions?
What?
There we go.
Yeah. What advice would you give to someone who is wanting to
Yes.
start their journey as an artist?
Uh, like from scratch.
Yeah.
Like if you were to start,
Yeah.
you're just like, yeah, I'm going to
Mm.
start. I'm going to try. I would say do not be afraid to create crappy art because it's um
Solid.
you just go you just got to do it. Like
Mm.
I recently posted like some of my earlier pieces and then as to like where I am now. And I've come like a long way from then, and if I had just like, oh, this is crap, like I'm just gonna give up. Like, why
Mm.
bother? I wouldn't be where I am today. So I would just say, don't be afraid to make crappy art. And even now, sometimes like I try painting something and I'm like, did not go like how I wanted. And I start from scratch again. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. Like, don't be afraid. Just
Mm.
create something, anything. I don't care.
That's good advice.
Good advice, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, I guess, because you're still learning. So.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like you could be like Bob Ross. Like, there's no such thing as like
Happy little
mistakes only.
clouds. Happy little
Only happy
mistakes.
accidents or whatever, right? Like, just go with it. Like, there's certain things that are like you wouldn't be able to tell on canvas, but like certain like the way I do like trees or like a certain animal, and I'm like, oh, that was really bad, and I literally just put white paint on there and start again. Like,
Mm.
yeah, it's fine. Or you just roll with it, like, oh, that's not how I pictured it, how it would turn out, but like also it's actually kind of cool, so you just kind of go with it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
Yeah.
to think in my head now, what would a bad looking tree look like? Because I don't think there's ever a good looking tree. I'm like, trees.
It's all in your interpretation of looking at a tree.
Look, and as we learned from Zoe, never trust a fucking tree.
Yes.
They are all
Fucking
dodgy.
trees.
If you
They
don't
are.
understand, if people don't understand, go and read.
Yes,
When Fair Dance with Courage,
yes.
You'll find out
specifically
why you don't trust
for the
trees.
fucking trees.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Dodgy, dodgy
I don't want to
trees.
say anything because, like, I don't want to ruin the book for people, but yeah,
Look, just trees.
trees.
You'll
And the
know when you
lyrics.
know.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you'll be thinking, ah, yes, I am not the Lorax. I am the Lorax. I speak with the trees. And the trees are all going for their knees. Anyway, I don't have any other questions.
Neither do I.
No. Is there anything
Yeah. No.
you want to add, Janessa?
Mm, I don't know. I'm not really good at promoting myself, but like, please give me a follow. It's really, really appreciated. Even if like you don't go and purchase anything, even following, sharing,
Mm.
literally goes a long way because, yeah, it's really hard starting from scratch. So I'm just like, I don't really know how else to get my name out there. So
Mm.
yeah, give me a follow, share, check out my art. If you like anything, like
Snap.
literally, if anyone orders from me, like I literally add so many extra goodies because like I literally get so excited and I'm just like, and I'm gonna give you everything else.
So
Basically.
where can people buy your stuff?
I have an Etsy shop currently, but I will be changing platforms because there's this whole debacle with Etsy and encouraging like AI and stuff. So I am switching. But I will be making like a post about it once I have everything moved over. It's just taking a lot more time than I thought it would. But yes, I am on Etsy. It's like JR Acrylic Creations
I'm just
on
looking at it right
Etsy.
now. Guys, you need to look. It's stunning. I am obsessed.
We
I
will
yeah
we will put your well when we publish this,
yeah
we'll put in the link to your Etsy and to your Instagram and all that, so people can easily
yeah.
find you.
I do apologize. I'm not great at product photos. I put all my
What are you
literally all
talking about?
my time and effort goes into my paintings and my creations that I literally
But you can
I don't
tell
have
that's where
time.
your passion is. You can tell that that's where your passion is because your stuff is amazing.
And I will say your product photos are bad. They are amazing.
And they're mediocre, but it's okay for now.
Hey,
Better
It's
than
okay
what I
for
can
now.
do.
don't sell yourself short.
Let us hype you up. God damn it.
Okay,
Come on, man.
just don't look at the photo in general. Just look at the artwork.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, we've got no more questions. As per every end of the episode that we do, we talk about our spark of joy and what we would like to plug. Your plug can be anything. Like yesterday, there was Anne plugged ibuprofen. It can be from something really like it can be food, something really a little like you should just do it, to something really profound. We kind of vary on who does the profound and who does the silly. Sometimes we have both been like, nah, this may sound stupid, but this is my plug of the week. It's great. So Anne, start us off. What is your spark of joy?
Spark of joy.
My
Every time I say it, it's just this podcast. Honestly, it's been a rough couple of weeks for both of us. But every time I come on here, every time I put these headphones on, set the camera up, and put my mic on, I get this like just joy that fills me from doing this, meeting these amazing people who we interview, and just being here with my friends and just talking about the things that I love. And that's just always going to be my spark. So even if I don't say it's my spark of joy for the week, it's always my spark of joy for the week. So that's mine. What's yours, Brie?
I'm gonna have to agree there. Unfortunately, same spark as Anne. It's been a really really rough few weeks with work and home, and we haven't recorded. So we did one yesterday. We've done this one today, and this has just been the little light at the end of the tunnel to be like, okay, we're setting ourselves up for a good week. Hopefully, no more. Sure, I will not like that. Yeah, it's always so much fun talking to people and getting to talk about books, and then I always feel tired afterwards, but it's a good tired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And my
I
cheeks
feel
are
like
always sore.
Yeah.
and then I have to curl up and I have to just doom scroll for a little bit because I'm like, okay, I'm done talking. I need to not smile. So it's this little pod is always it's a little pod that will,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So yeah, Janessa, what's your spark of joy?
My spark of joy. I mean, painting. I get every Monday, Friday off from my job. So a lot of the time I do spend it like planning like what I want to paint. But this past Friday I got to like get some like good painting in, and I literally just throw on an audiobook and then I paint, and it just makes me happy. Calm and peaceful, and I'm just yeah, it just makes me happy.
Yay.
Hmm.
And what have you got to plug?
I'm going to plug having a slow weekend or a slow morning. Like this morning, I rolled out of bed at 9 a.m. because I didn't go to bed until 1 because I was up late reading. But I woke up, my partner made pancakes for breakfast, and I just sat and drank my coffee with my book, and it's just really, really good. Just spending that time, just doing something that you enjoy, having a slow morning without having to do, all the weekend stuff because we work full time, doing all the chores, but just having a slow morning, spending time with the people that you love or doing things that you love. I'm definitely going to plug that. What about you, Brie?
I'm going to plug the Superman movie. Now, I am not a DC girl by any. So I went and saw. My friends and I did a double feature the other week. We saw Fantastic Four and then we saw Superman.
Oof, that's a good double
and
feature.
it was a very good double feature. Fantastic Four, brilliant. Best Fantastic Four iteration I've ever seen. The
Nice.
Superman, however, the music, the colours, the acting, I just surprisingly had the best time ever watching a Superman movie, a DC, and to be fair, it was done by James Gunn, who did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm.
And I had the best time, and I've thought about it, and because I asked, so what was your favorite movie? And I was like, look, I really love Fantastic Four. I'm a Marvel girl, but upon thinking about it, I'm like, Superman was actually like the storytelling. I don't know. There's just something James Gunn just did it really well, and I mean, he's a fan of the comics, so he's done it proper. But I mean, I've got the music stuck in my head from the movie, so I would highly recommend everyone goes and see Superman. David Corenswet, however his last name is like the perfect Superman. He's the perfect Clark Kent Superman. Like, he does both so well, better than Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
And
Really?
I love Henry Cavill, but I'm like,
I normally love him too. Yeah.
but this guy he just did it so, he had that right amount of dorky for Clark.
Mm.
Yeah.
But he wasn't up himself, and he just wanted to be like the best. He's just trying to be the best human he possibly can. And then of course he's got his dog Crypto, and it was like the best part. I was just like, this is so good. Everyone should go and watch Superman. And the fact that I'm plugging a DC movie just tells you how good it actually is. Janessa, what would you like to plug for the week ahead?
That I recently was hired to actually read a book and then paint a fantasy like scene, landscape scene from it. So to plug that, like that is something that I am willing to do. For people who may be interested, there's one book that they like absolutely love, and they're like, I need you to read this and then come up with a scene to paint, and then paint that. So I'm most excited about to start that this month. So yes.
That's so exciting.
That
I
is
love that.
that is just, I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was very
Dream,
excited.
right?
Oh, that was like a dream come true. They messaged me, they're like, can you do this? I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes.
Oh, that, and as you should plug yourself. Not enough people plug themselves on this podcast.
No. We end
So
up
thank
doing
you.
it for them.
Yeah. So thank you for plugging yourself. We want people to, like, you should read my book, you should buy my art, you should hire me to be an artist. Please, we want you to plug yourself. Have the confidence. Confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Because they have all the confidence in the world. I don't know. It's
Mm-hmm.
Batman, clearly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that wraps us up. Janessa, thank you very much for coming on the pod and talking to us about art and books and just nerding out with us. Where can we find you?
On Instagram mainly, I have my JR_creation16 on Instagram. Yeah, and then my Etsy shop, and then I do have a TikTok as well, JR Creations, where I do show like my art or make silly videos with my son, showing off my art. Yeah.
Beautiful. You can find me at Cheese and Reads on everywhere that you could think to find me. I'm there probably. Do I use it? Not very well. And where can we find you?
You can find me at Runaway Irish Girl on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Very nice. And you can find us at the Broke Book Girls Pod on TikTok and Instagram. We're also on YouTube, where if you prefer to watch us on YouTube instead of on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever it is you use, you can find us there. Remember to follow along on Spotify and turn on those notifications, because 10 a.m. every Wednesday a new episode comes out, and you can listen to us yap away like the little maniacs that we are.
Oh, I just had an idea. Sorry.
Yes.
What if I created a code just for like your followers? like the podcast for like a certain percentage off on like my art or whatever. Obviously that would include you guys. And then, yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I just thought about it. I'm like, I have to say it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Please.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah. I'll work on that.
Amazing.
before-
We'll give everyone updates.
Absolutely. And I just want to say before we end the podcast, I flippin' love your accent.
You love my what?
The Canadian accent.
Oh,
I
what?
I don't know what it is. It's just it might be the way that you say like about.
Yeah.
You say and I'm sitting there going, nice. I just love it. I love it. I've got my friend. One of my friends is American, so I'm constantly listening to Kiwi and American accents. But
Okay.
it's just I don't know what it is about the Canadian, but it's perfect.
Oh, well, thank you.
And now on that note, thank you for listening. Janessa, thank you for coming and joining us today. We will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.